Hello.
Hello.
The title screen of Kingdom Hearts 3 has a little button prompt up in the upper left, upper right that's like, you cannot stream this game just to listen to the music.
Don't do it.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't like you can't play just the sound. So yeah, I've actually the time down there in the corner says 53 minutes.
You've played far more.
I'm gonna tell you. I've played a lot of this. Yeah, I've played about like 16 hours or so. I'm told I'm about halfway through. I'm rushing through the game.
That's okay.
It's okay though. Yeah.
That's
That's
how reviews go sometimes.
It says 53 minutes here, but really when we started it said 33 minutes. This save is at 33 minutes. So basically there's no way to stop the clock, even like pausing the middle of a cutscene, even exiting out to the home menu. So I've tried to be really careful so that I can get a really accurate time.
I want to say this very quickly, is that Kingdom Hearts has, I think, some of the best Moogles. They're adorable.
Oh, I love them.
That's a really good Moogle.
Yeah, they're one of the few Final Fantasy things that I haven't seen anything from any Final Fantasy game in this whole game so far.
Soon. Eventually.
Well, the fans were saying, we're leading up to the release, we're saying that it looks like there's no Final Fantasy stuff at all in the game.
Right.
So that's funny and strange. And I guess these Moogles are the final thing, but they fit so well into just the whole.
They're adorable.
They're Tetsuya Nomura Moogles.
I love them.
He's a real Moogle guy. He knows what he's doing. So they've stipulated we can't stream more than 2 hours. I cordially invite someone at Square Enix to watch this, what I'm doing right now, and try to tell me that this counts toward the 2 hours. Because I don't think it does.
I don't know.
I'm going to say starting right now. Let's go.
I'm going to have to leave, I think, about an hour in to do work, but I wanted to be here for a little bit to help you out.
Oh, well, then I'll just sit here and talk
Sora,
morosely about my visit to the
you guys are
cardiologist.
visiting?
Oh, wait. Is this a cutscene?
Yes.
So, Sora, is there a reason you guys are visiting? Says Hercules. Sorry, we can't show you cutscenes. We're not going to show you cutscenes at all. Oh, so before you fight a single battle in Kingdom Hearts 2, you witness a splashing tutorial that teaches you about flow motion. So you don't even get to hit a single monster before
they're like, hey.
Yeah, before they're telling you about a combat system.
Here's some mechanics.
So this is not the last time they're going to tell you about something, and it is definitely not the last time they're going to tell you about something you might have a hard time remembering.
Flow motion.
Because the battle system in this game is straight up esports. So I'm going to show you a flow motion, which is if I jump and do it here, he'll swing around, and then I press the circle button.
I actually love that.
To do an attack. Yeah, it's actually good.
Really cool.
Yeah, depending on where you press it, it's like you can do these all day, pretty much.
So I think that Kingdom Hearts combat system is like super straightforward in a lot of ways, but I've always liked the amount of flair that it has. So a little touch like that is pretty cool.
So I actually think, oh god.
Oh, your pants are on fire.
The very first enemy you fight casts fire spells that put you into this looping, paralyzed animation. I mean, I really am loving this game a lot. I actually think Kingdom Hearts is a legit good action game, and I think people who are like, oh, all you do is you press the X button a lot. That seems to be what people say.
Yeah.
I've seen it in like 10 reviews today. Yes, I'm reading the reviews, so you don't have to. Do you see Hercules' low frame rate boulder swing?
Chucking that boulder, yeah.
That's like in a locked frame rate. Some of the stuff is locked.
Yeah, because this is playing at 60 right now.
Yeah,
but not everything.
We're playing on the Xbox One X, which, as far as I know, at the end of battles, you get this super cinematic drama kill.
I love it.
Which kind of rules.
Pretty great.
That's the first fight, but it's not the last. We're going to end up being introduced to Hercules! Wait, who's saying hello to Hercules?
I don't know.
I don't know. We're not going to know. So I actually, yesterday, due to some sort of an accident, lost like an hour of progress in the game,
The
right?
well, the accident was. We can say what the accident was.
Somebody
is
in the
that
office.
We wanted to download it here so that we could stream it nice and quick today.
Yeah.
But the Xbox logs you out of the console if somebody logs in elsewhere.
It just rips you.
So you lost like an
I'm
hour.
not
You
going to say.
lost like an hour of progress.
Somehow it wiped even the autosave.
It's bullshit.
But by skipping cutscenes, I was able to get back to where I was in like 12 minutes, which I found really
It's
hilarious.
just some pure gameplay.
So, just to reiterate, we were playing this on the Xbox One X, which is why this frame rate. I don't think the frame rate is this good on the PS4 Pro.
or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. This game running in 4K, 60 FPS
It's good times.
with HDR just blasting is the most proud I have been of my purchase of an Xbox One X. And I don't have an Xbox One X and a 4K TV. I don't have the in-air recover yet.
You don't have like all of the good skills that you're used to.
My fingers are.
No, I saw
Man,
you. I saw you try and do that when you jumped.
It is incredible that the first enemy you fight puts you into this.
This like animation lock thing. Yeah.
that punishing animation.
But it has so much charm and character in that animation, buddy.
It does, but
It's a pain in the ass, literally.
yeah, that's literally what it is. So one thing I like about my Xbox One Elite controller is I have the paddles. So I could be dodging here.
I bought new paddles and
Oh, the paddles are so good.
they're nice.
As soon as you hear about the paddles the first time, you think I would never use those.
And then you do.
And then once you start using them, you're like, oh, this is chill. So I have the right paddle is my lock on. And you actually have, I don't have my lock shot technique. So they're gonna basically, they unroll all the techniques at you real fast. Sora starts on level 1 because of, if you played, which one is?
Dream
Drop Distance.
Dream Drop Distance.
You know that he,
Oh, cutscene.
it's on fire!
So there's fire, there's Hercules. We know that much.
So we know there's fire, we know there's Hercules. Team attacks. During your travel, Sora's friends may call for a team attack. So this is actually fun. You get to do this Trinity sled. Let me just destroy this pottery, because it's actually not ancient Greek pottery yet. It's just Greek pottery. It's just pottery to them.
Gorsh.
Gorsh! Oh my God, Mickey!
Oh man, they're really tossing in like a bunch of stuff there. That's
Everybody-
kind of fun.
Yeah, I love it. You just blast it out, and then there's I'm gonna go get some items. I'm gonna try to get all the items in here.
He just gives it a little bonk with his key.
So this first zone, Sora has come here because he wants to go to the Olympus Coliseum
Who doesn't?
to fight, because he thinks Hercules can help him relearn the techniques that he needs to learn. But he's going to end up learning all of them along the way, because
The real techniques are the techniques we learned along the way.
are the ones you learn in the battle on the way to your
Yeah.
thing. I don't know. So it's the game starts with what actually feels like, first of all, it gives me serious God of War 2 vibes,
Really?
just because it's like we're in
Because
Greece.
you're yelling at Ares.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually first God.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're yelling at somebody here. It doesn't. We got Hades. We got Zeus. Oh, Xehanort rules.
Evil.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to say too much about
I know.
Xehanort, because I now know more about him than any Kingdom Hearts fan who hasn't played this game yet,
It's true.
or has had it leaked. A lot apparently has been leaked. Like almost the entire plot, just like almost the absolute entire ever-loving everything of this game. Should I do a flow motion?
Yeah, grabs him up.
So once you start getting the techniques, and we're gonna get. I can't do my in-air recover. I got so good at doing the recovers. Like last night, I was fighting this boss deep into the night, fighting a boss, and I was just doing my recovers so well,
Yeah.
and I felt really good about it.
I'm happy.
And
happy for you.
I'm just going to lose the habit because I can't do them now.
Goofy Bombardier.
I actually have. Oh yeah. So see how the meter's running out on that?
Yeah.
We're gonna lose it. We're gonna lose it.
Oh, it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's my favorite technique.
Oh, wall running.
Yeah, the wall running is good.
You know what I like in games? Wall running.
I love all the motion in this game. Let's actually do it again. Hold on. And then you do a dive if you fall from far enough.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
Let's go back to. So you can do a dive, and then you can actually do a dive attack,
Love it.
which does like more damage than a regular attack. but only if you're diving into a zone that has enemies.
Right.
You can target them as you're diving. It's hilarious. So watch as I run up this wall, and look how he leans as he turns to the side.
Love it.
Right? It's just so full of motion, and I don't know if you noticed, but you run really fast in this game. This is like a 4% push on the analog stick, and then 10% is just like, you're going
just
wild.
sliding and running.
Yeah, he just like runs like crazy. And then the sliding is really fun. It feels very dynamic.
When you were going over the fire and stuff.
I just like walked
Now
right
you're
into
just
the fire.
now you're just walking on fire, which I don't think you can do.
Yeah, I didn't hear Goofy tell me to.
How often does he say gouache?
Not enough.
Not enough?
Did you see the film Logan?
Yeah.
First of all,
I loved all those moments when Logan was like, gouache.
well, I promise I'm getting at something
I
pertinent.
know, I'm messing with you.
Yeah. Did you see the film Logan? I love that film. Great film.
Good movie.
But he says, I literally went backwards. Kingdom
Oh,
Hearts.
you did?
I can't believe it. I played this level twice. Once as a rehearsal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway,
It's okay.
Logan, have you seen that film, Logan?
Yes.
Like, I can't. It's a great film, but I can't believe he only says bub once.
That's his thing.
He says it exactly once. He needs to say it. If I pay some money to hear Wolverine, grunt and yell,
Yeah, he better say bub a lot.
I better say bub at least like 4 times.
How many times does Sora say bub in this game?
0 so far.
Bullshit.
He says Mickey.
Mickey.
Riku.
Kyrie.
Oh, I don't want to spoil that he says Riku.
Oh, yeah, well.
Oh, actually,
No, wait, we can say that because that one got leaked.
actually, he's a full-grown butt man in this game, so he doesn't sound like a child anymore.
That's
He-
right.
He tries to. He puts some business on it.
Is it
But,
some other way? Because that's the wall that
oh,
brings you back
crikey.
up. That's the wall that brings you back up where you came, buddy.
I'm not gonna lie, everyone. I can't. We can't hear the game sound.
Yeah.
So I don't know why that is. It's just sometimes we can't. You all can. And I mean, I've heard enough of it.
Is it down that way?
I don't know.
We'll go check.
See this map? You can't actually see
Yeah, because
what's
there's,
next.
'cause
on
there's
the map.
empty space on the map there. So
Oh wait, yeah, okay. The reason I got suckered into doing that Trinity sled again is I knew there was another Trinity sled zone. There's a secret. Oh my god. Oh lord.
it's okay.
So I missed it. I was gonna say there's a secret if you go here.
Bunch of treasure chest.
Yeah, so there's a secret. We got a shield belt. It's not even really a secret. Let's actually put that on.
Whoa, this game has items.
Oh, it's got crazy item.
Holy shit.
So look at this. So he can put on 1 piece of armor.
That belt's got a shield.
And notice he can carry 3 weapons, right? You can actually switch between them during battle.
Oh, I'm into that.
So he can carry. Goofy can end up carrying. Or Goofy can carry multiple armor, which is kind of cool. Oh, look at this little dainty step. Dainty step. Oh,
And it brings you right around.
brings me right back around. So I'm lucky I went the wrong way because then I could. Not that I really need it.
That took you right back to the path that
It's
you were on.
it's very hard
It's
to control.
tricky. Well,
but,
you're just sliding around.
yeah, but yeah, not really predictably though. It's can I? And then you can't actually. You can't land into it. You have to endure.
Yeah, because your buns get toasted.
Well, yeah, but why can't me and my guys if we have
Ooh. Whoa. Oh, whoa.
Lord, it's
That's-
very frustrating
That's where you started.
because the controls sometimes it slides. Goofy forgot about the Trinity sled move again.
Get out of here, weird.
I gotta admit, every time I played through this zone,
Troll person
oh,
in
there
the
we go.
chat.
Okay, we did it. We did it. You could hear my controller vibrate there.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah, it vibrated
Oh my god,
disproportionately.
that I thought it was like the computer that we're streaming on going bonkers for a second.
Oh, this computer's about to go bonkers.
Wow.
I'm gonna hit this bucket. So watch these monsters die. I don't have any magic left, or yet, I mean.
Well, you have a bar, but you don't have any spells, I guess, right?
Yeah, he was born with the bar, but
But he will not die hungry.
no gumption to use it. There we go. 6 experience points. So, having replayed the entirety of Goofy's wilding out.
Hey, Goofy.
Now, maybe we shouldn't make fun of him because that's what he wants, clearly being named Goofy.
I mean, he's really living up to his namesake here.
So what this guy said was, Thank you.
Hey, you know what's actually kind of nice is having people in the worlds in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit. That's kind of nice.
I don't
Because
wanna-
that's not usually a thing.
No, usually you
In
are.
the older games, it's just like, here are our principal characters. Oh my gosh.
I once described a level of Kingdom Hearts, the Agrabah level from Kingdom Hearts 1, the Aladdin Zone.
Bustling metropolis.
I once described it. I'm skipping that save point on purpose. No, wait. Let's
Grab it to be safe.
just touch it to heal my dudes.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't matter. 'Cause, oh, check out this Unreal Engine 4.
Oh
Water.
my gosh.
Unreal Engine 4, everybody.
It's
Love it.
kind of weird to have that right next to kind
Oh.
of cartoony looking Sora dude.
I love it.
It's kind of fun.
I was not totally chill with it immediately, and then now I'm wild chill.
Oh
with
my
it.
gosh, a person in a cutscene?
A person in the style of, flawlessly in the style of the world. So, man,
I've seen pictures of the
I need my magic.
the Pirates of the Caribbean level, and some of those dudes just look like
It's nutty.
they look just like the people. And
It's-
then there's just like Sora and Goofy there, and it's still like that was kind of the case in Kingdom Hearts 2, but it's still really funny to me.
It's I cannot stress enough how
And then
brazenly hyper realistic it is.
in the second one they had James Arnold Taylor, they had Tidus and Obi-Wan's voice actor doing Johnny Depp. So it was a little bit off-brand Johnny Depp.
Yeah, there's
It was funny.
there's a whole lot of Big Lots Tom Hanks in the in the Toy Story world.
Cutscene. You can't watch the cutscenes.
It's like it's oh yeah, don't worry, I will definitely
No,
actually
I'm gonna keep on reminding you though, because
Well,
I don't want Square Enix's
no
like
no
assassination
we're
squad.
we're
to fuck us up.
we're allowed to actually watch the cutscenes, just not the
The start
the-
of the
not the outro cutscene or the intro cutscene.
Okay, yeah.
The intros and outros have they have the Kingdom Hearts
they have
characters
all
in
the
them.
big plot
Yeah.
and everything.
So, in case you're unfamiliar with Kingdom Hearts, they the way the worlds are structured is you just kind of play through a scenario
Yeah, you see your Disney
based
buds
on a Disney film. And like some of them in Kingdom Hearts 1,
while running.
yeah, this is going to chill. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me actually do this. So he actually has some Magico now, right? So we're going to go ahead and now this is a neat opportunity to do these shortcut sets.
Sets.
So for my shortcut, I like to put fire
Fire.
on here and water on here. So
Do you do a shortcut for like healing items or something?
yeah, I usually like to do that. I put potions on here.
That's sensible on the Y button.
And then I leave the B button. The Y button is the farthest out of reach of my thumb, so
yeah, so you won't accidentally.
yeah, it's less prone to accidents. Whereas you can kind of go wild with the magic in this. So you'll notice I have them on my. It's on the left bumper, but I don't like the way the left bumper feels, just on any controller. So you notice this menu in the lower left corner, everybody.
I'm gonna
You-
say I'm very much into triggers over bumpers. Is my complicated.
Yeah, I like triggers and I like paddles, and I don't like bumpers. So I actually have this on the lower left. Sorry, upper left paddle. My lower left paddle is something else, but I've taken it off because I have my lower left paddle for block and my lower right paddle for in-air recover or jump, so that I can kind of hit it when I need to. But you'll notice it's like you have this neat little system for shortcuts, and using these abilities, it happens real fast. So I love it. And being able to put it on a bumper when you're in the middle of a battle that has like a million feisty, fiddly little things to do, it's wild. It feels like esports. So check this out. Target and boom.
Oh, nailed him with water. Actually, that's a fun little water effect that kind
Actually-
of swirls around him.
Yeah, the more you see those ultra modern, hyper realistic. What are the,
Oh,
My
that's like some Lemmings terrifying stuff. Well, oh, they're just fighting the dudes in the pit of fire.
and not taking damage. I
Well,
see.
You know,
They
they're not the player character.
They must be made of a stronger plastic than most of the buddies around here. Let's get down here and help them. Friends, prepare to be helped.
Oh, buddy, just shoot fire and water at them. Yeah. Oh, Donald hit level 4.
well,
gorgeous.
you know what they say about Donald. He's a big boy. You know what, guys? Let's. Whoa, what? Sorry, camera. Camera.
Oh, it's okay.
What?
You're okay.
What is happening? Where am I?
You're over there.
Where the heck am I?
Oh, there you go.
All right. Where's my friends?
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Well, because you were locked onto someone down there or something. There's
I need to recover my magic.
Nice little bit of verticality in this level.
Oh yeah. So this level is there are two types of levels in Kingdom Hearts. There are the levels that basically do what the Agrabah level in Kingdom Hearts 1 did, and
Lie
just
to you.
lock you in Disney World when it's closed. And then there are these levels which are super modern AAA video game action set pieces
Right.
that are very straightforward. And
Go down the corridor, do some sick moves, beat up some monsters.
yeah, I mean, this is practically a platonic ideal Devil May Cry level.
It's a little bit of a jungle gym to let you learn those initial mechanics. Eh?
Yeah, I love it. I'm just making these guys die.
As you do. How
So-
many heartless have you killed?
Like a million. I
Like
think.
1,000. Goofy Bombardier.
I got
Bombardier again.
I got like a. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. in a
Show me
minute.
that crazy attack.
I want to use it for somebody who deserves it.
We have 20 seconds, so I don't
It's
know.
not long enough. We're just gonna use it on this guy. I might be able to get 3 of them.
That's actually,
Oh, okay.
you nailed a ton of them right there.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I like to target a big guy and then usually get his buddies with it.
Yeah, you nailed
God
them.
dang it. I have my triggers on hair lock so that I can quickly. I really do not want to be locked on to the guy that is.
Zooming around.
Yeah, like I really wish he would
Yeah,
go.
hit the Frozen guy. Not the guy from Frozen, but the guy
Oh my
who
God,
is
I
the guy
can't-
who is Frozen.
It's gonna take like it takes like 10 hours of the game before you unlock the inner recover, which is okay. Kingdom Hearts 1, I played for literally 14 hours before I unlocked the ability to do this blocking.
Gotta get
so,
those tech points.
Yeah.
Can you still get tech points in this game?
You get points for doing stuff. They don't call them tech points though.
I'm okay with that.
They just give you a number and a letter. The letter being P.
Great.
I'm smashing everything.
Points. You got some money.
Yeah, I don't know why they spell it that way.
Because it's adorable.
I was always very offended by the insinuation that Winnie the Pooh, a bear, somehow able to learn human speech, would
Understand capitalism.
understand phonetics on what is actually like a deep level. You know,
Oh yeah.
like he understands that one letter can have a different pronunciation depending on the situation, and then he would still choose to be wrong. Don't like it.
Yeah, the big twist in this level, by the way, is that Kratos is Sora's dad. Is somebody saying in chat?
Yeah, who is Sora's dad? That's a joke. I don't.
Some dude.
I could actually answer that question.
Don't
It would take like 10 minutes.
do it.
The answer is nobody really, but
There's a cutscene in Kingdom Hearts 1 where you hear Sora's mom.
Sora, she says, and then you realize that it's just like
It's just, yeah,
Goofy having a laugh.
having a good old gorsh.
Goofy's my dad. Donald's my dad. I don't care.
A family can be 2 dads, one of which is a dog, another of which is the duck.
Dog dad, duck dad.
Yeah.
We stand a brutal chance of going the wrong way now.
Yeah, it seems a little...
You're my heroes.
Thanks, lady.
No, I'm not. A hero would put out the fire.
Oh, Sora just says, like, I'm no hero. I never was.
I'm not a hero.
What
and
if he's all grizzled? He's not all grizzled in this game. Sora's never grizzled.
No.
But,
Uh,
but it'd be funny if he was for like a minute.
there is a scene where.
Yeah, I think it's through there.
Yeah, it's. Crikey.
Oh, boy.
Let's do that Trinity sled, my friends.
I found Keyblade Wars.
There is a scene where Sora slits a
Oh,
dude's
Jesus.
throat. like literally.
Don't mess with me.
Like he pulls a straight razor out of his pocket and slits one of Organization 13. I can't tell you which ones.
I don't know why I'm laughing at that, but I am. And that there's somebody in chat or on YouTube or something right now who's like, why did you spoil that incredibly dark twist?
You know what? I actually would not put it past.
Yeah,
these
no,
games
like
to
if
have
there's...
that.
who knows, right? Yeah, because these games go all over the place, but...
I found the Rosetta Stone of Kingdom Hearts dialogue in a scene last time. It's not an intro or outro cutscene, so I can describe it. There's a character goes, it worked last time. And then the next character says, that was then. This is now. And then another character says, oh, before I forget, some troubling news. It's like those 3 lines, one right after another. I'm like, wow, that's the Rosetta Stone of Kingdom Hearts dialogue.
The rules constantly changing and then another thing popping up.
A rule changing, someone encouraging you to accept it.
They're like, we thought that the worlds did this, and you had to open the keyhole, and they're like, the keyhole doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, Grand
Magic.
Okay, so now they're giving me another system. So Grand Magic is neat. Basically, this is almost like a Akitoshi Kawazu kind of touch, like a saga-ish sort of thing.
Good pull, yeah.
The more you use magic, one type of magic during a fight, you charge up a meter that is, truly something I love. It's invisible. It's like it's an invisible meter that charges up.
One of those arbitrary.
And once it charges up, once it pops off, you get the ability to use a higher level of that magic exactly once at no MP cost. So when you have Firaga, the ultimate fire spell, you can use like the ultimate, like a level above that. Firagaga. Yeah, so anyway, also we have form change. So they're introducing form change as well.
Yeah, all the different keyblades and stuff.
Oh yeah. Form change will change you to the other form, and then you can have a finishing. So I actually, okay, I want to actually not. We're going to use water. I'm going to dodge. So I just hit enough, right? And I'm out of MP. Crikey.
Well, your bar is doing something there.
Yeah, it's purple. It's in recovery. You recover.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, because I was like, it looks like you have some.
So you can actually block. See, I blocked that magic. That's pretty good. Good audio feedback.
Everybody's asking how we got this game early, and I want to stress to you guys that we are a major publication with millions of readers.
Millions of readers, basically. I think people ask me that, and I'm very flattered.
The answer of how we got the game early is that the company gave it to us.
So here's something that bothers me.
Oh, what?
Is I have a bunch of these things queued up, right?
Oh, and you gotta they all have timers.
You gotta fire them all off.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
I just noticed that too. You're right. That is kind of
it's a real pachinko parlor experience.
It's a little anxious.
I want my recoveries, man. I love the in-air recovery. The animation for it's so good in this game. Like, Sora's feet being big, originally a design choice that, like, man, I had like a 5-minute segment of my stream the other day where I explained why it's good to have a character with big feet and why it was such a thing in the PS2 era. And then somebody, like 20 people in the comments of the stream were just like, oh, also, you didn't mention that it's because he was originally supposed to be Mickey Mouse. But, yeah, everybody knows that.
It's true. He was going to be.
I wanted to talk about the more interesting thing, which is that big feet makes it easy to always tell where your character's going to land. And they needed all the help they could get.
Because platforming in that first game is like all those sections in Hollow Bastion. It's just like, it's really rough.
It is nightmarish. I'm like totally Stockholm syndromed into it by the end. And I love Hollow Bastion. Like that whole segment.
Love that whole level. But like, and I like all the shit with Riku and finally getting more Ansem stuff. But it's also like navigating that level, I remember it just being kind of a pain.
Not just more Ansem stuff.
It's like all the in the first game, it's like almost all the Ansem stuff.
Yeah, it's like
Billy Zane too.
Oh God, Billy Zane, the ghost who walks.
Yeah.
For those who came in late,
Phantom.
Billy Zane was in the Phantom. The best comic book movie.
It's a very good movie.
Incredibly good film.
Came out around the same time as another sort of serialized thing, which was The Rocketeer.
Oh man, I actually like The Rocketeer.
Rocketeer movie.
Yeah, that they're making a reboot of that.
They're both kind of cut from the same cloth.
That old vintage Flash Gordon serials kind of thing. Kind of incredible that there's oh, I missed the follow-up.
It's okay.
Because there's a sound cue. Oh.
Yeah, we don't have sound really blasting in our ears or anything. You gotta fuck these guys up in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I got him.
You do that? I'll use that goofy
Wait,
move.
what?
You have...
Okay,
oh my god.
I got him.
Did that not count?
Whoa! What a joke.
Oh no.
What a joke.
It's okay. You got it this time, buddy.
I will say that I was completing that again. No, I can't hear the audio. I can't hear Hercules yelling.
We're also talking about some of how the game works. And
I can't hear Hercules yelling "Hurry up" at me.
Or Phil telling you to get up on the Hydra's back.
Oh, there is no Phil this time.
That's bullshit.
Well, he's there.
He just doesn't say anything.
So I'm just gonna hit with this until I've charged.
It's
up
like when they
Waltera.
have Kira in Jack 3 and she just doesn't talk.
Yeah, it's so weird. So I mean, it was never Danny DeVito in
No, it never
Kingdom
was.
Hearts yet. Like it was him in the movie.
But we had that guy going, "Get up on the Hydra's back."
Yeah, I love fake Danny DeVito.
I do too.
So we had fake Danny D. I'll just hit for this. We had fake Danny D. And now we don't even have him. He just kind of appears and then walks off screen.
Sora's like, "Hey, it's Phil." And you're like, that's it.
I'm gonna hit with this.
Nice.
That's like a good close range.
Yeah, that was really.
That's the second form finisher.
Real good.
I'm not fighting as oh, these guys only give 3. So having played all the way through Kingdom Hearts 1 before playing this, I can tell you 2 things. One is that the leveling curve. Man, I keep pressing the recover button and not having.
I keep on kind of noticing it.
Don't have it yet.
It's okay.
So it's like the leveling curve is almost exactly the same as it was in Kingdom Hearts 1, but also you get more experience faster.
Yes.
Stupid. Kingdom Hearts, when it punishes you. Oh my god. I need more magic. Oh, my magic is back.
You have Flare Force on your timer and second one.
That's Flare Force is cool because it gets in the middle. Here we go. You want to get in the middle of a bunch. Oh, what?
Nice.
No, that wasn't what I wanted.
But you still stunned a lot of them.
I stunned them and then I get to pop off a bunch of these little
That was nice.
baby rockets.
That's the type of like weird, fun stuff I like in Kingdom Hearts combat. Even though sometimes
It's possible to get pretty good at this, and
I think I definitely prefer like Kingdom Hearts boss fights to big rooms of enemies like this, but
I like the bosses that are the size of people.
the big, yeah.
I don't like the big bosses.
You don't like the big fighting a Titan or whatever the hell.
Yeah, well, there might be a Titan fight
I mean,
in this
we'll
level,
find out probably.
But I like them, but there's always
You have Watera, the goofy thing
I
again.
want to use it in a second. I'm gonna just hit this guy.
I'm gonna use it in a second.
Okay, good. I have to use all 3 of these at once. I want to try to. It's like I like to make these count. There we go.
Oh wow, you nailed them.
Yeah. I like to. Basically, these ability timers as they run out, it's really fun. When you first get them, like, you just have to get in the habit of. It's kind of like your.
Yeah.
If you're playing a MOBA, you know, like where you just want to get in the habit first and foremost of use your abilities when you have them.
Don't snooze on them.
Yeah, don't snooze. Use. So, like, you want to like get in the habit of actually using them, and then the true skill comes in the knowing exactly how long you should wait.
Right.
And it's like, I guess this opening set piece doesn't really beg you to learn.
I do like that we
Ooh.
I like the animation of him opening that treasure chest of just bonking it.
Oh yeah, just taps with his key.
That's good stuff.
Oh yeah, I keep trying to hit this thing.
A delicious porcini mushroom?
I hate mushrooms.
Do you
I
really?
keep trying to hit them because there are ingredients that you can hit.
Gotta
There's
pick 'em-
ingredients you can hit,
pick him up with triangle.
and there's ingredients you can't.
So that's where he came from, I think. Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's so hard to tell.
Yeah, we're just running around now.
Coughing a little bit.
The Heartless are here.
The big olive.
Yeah, we've been in here.
That's in the movie. The guy goes, "You want to buy a sunburn?"
Oh yeah.
Because they're making fun of
New York.
They're making fun of New York, like even after Giuliani's weird beat up the homeless campaign.
Giuliani, say what you will,
Oh, I have.
and that's all I have to say.
There you go.
That's what I have to say about Rudy Giuliani. You're not a true New Yorker until you. Ooh! At last, at exactly, if we subtract 23 minutes from this, at 1 hour and 4 minutes, we have arrived at the sewers.
Oh, great.
Every RPG's got to have them.
Time to sewer.
Yeah.
I miss Time to Create.
Oh, so
like-
as I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I forgot to finish what I was saying.
Yeah.
We It said like 50 some minutes. Okay, we need to use. Oh, I have to just look at this Unreal Engine. Oh, what?
Oh.
A monster! I'm
Oh,
gonna
beat him up.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
look at that thing.
I let that cutscene play because.
Oh, I read about this because you were talking about these things with Maddie in your little chat today that's on our website, because we don't have a full review yet, but we do have some little impressions that you've shared.
Yeah, these attractions, the farther I get in the game, I ended up, after we had that conversation, I ended up playing the game like 9 more hours.
Yeah.
Man, I want my recovers.
You can tell, especially when that thing's bashing you.
It's like, I lost at a tutorial battle earlier because I kept trying to use techniques that I don't have yet. Oh, look at his low frame rate.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's nice.
It's like hand animated. I don't know what it is.
It's funny. And then, so you have that pirate ship, which is the attraction attack.
Yeah, we're going to use that in a moment. Here we go.
Yeah, look at the frame rate on that.
Like, this is the most violently HDR. Like, all these little things light up. And I mean, I don't want to, like, hate on them or anything, but, well, I'm stuck here now in my own private Disneyland hole. And it's like, these look really cool in the trailers, right? But I'm not hitting that guy.
Yeah, he's too far away.
And that was it. That was the attraction. And it's like, when they work, it's like, heck yeah, bro. And when they don't, it's just like...
I saw
it's like being grounded.
the parade that a lot of those floats are kind of in. I went to Disneyland this summer.
Oh, the old electric parade.
Had one of those wild electric parades, yeah.
Did I just hit him, Herc? I love these enemies with this dubious area of effect.
Yeah, I wonder how that the attraction ride looked on stream. I bet you there was like some artifacty type stuff. 'Cause
yeah.
there was just so much shit
Those
going
things
on.
are like designed to destroy
Yeah.
live streams. All right, come on, Goof. Let's go.
Oh, finish him.
I gotta say, oh no, he's got another life.
Oh, finish him.
They don't do the multicolored thing. They
That's
do,
did a lot of damage.
wow,
though.
yeah, Goofy.
Does
I
a
love
lot
that
of
guy.
damage.
You can block those little Roxy.
Somebody says, I mean, we all know it's built for PlayStation 4. It's built for whatever. It's built for everything now.
It's Unreal Engine 4, so technically it's built for PC.
Whoa, it's true.
Yeah. I would believe this game was in development around the time the PS4 was in development, and seeing as PS4 and is that Pegasus?
I don't know. We can't.
Seeing as
You can't say.
Seeing as the PS4 and the Xbox One both have a PC style architecture, I think it's safe to say this is a PC game.
This is a PC game.
Yeah, this is PC game as heck.
I do like these Moogles.
Uh,
I mean, I said it at the start of the stream. It was like one of the first things I said, but
this is a PC game that's not on PC.
I do like these tiny little Moogles.
I got a prize postcard.
Mog Shop.
Yeah, I love them. They look fun.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is there gummy ships?
Yeah, there's Gummy Ship.
All right.
And Gummy Ship is the one part of the what do you call it?
I don't know.
It's the one part of the game that is not 60 FPS on the
Oh,
Xbox
is
One
it
X.
really?
Someone in the chat says the Xbox One X has a more stable frame rate according to rumors. Yeah, yeah, it sure does. It definitely does. That's what we're playing it on.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I've seen it on the PS4 Pro, and I don't want to hate on the PS4 Pro at all.
No, I got
because
one. I got one this Christmas, and I like it a lot.
it makes all the PS4 games better. But the Xbox One X is, well, it's the second worst named Microsoft Xbox console after the Xbox One.
Xbox One.
I mean, they should have just called it like the Xbox 2. I mean, it's pretty much a new console. It's the difference between having an old PC and a new PC.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just like everything I play on my Xbox One X blows my mind. Like that frame rate for Hercules' animation,
Weird little throwing.
that's a PS4 frame rate.
Yeah.
I mean, literally. But yeah, the game was I believe the lead platform
I do like
was the PS4.
how colorful this is right now. Like, there's nice colors. Which is, I don't know, it's something that I've been kind of obsessed with ever since playing like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and stuff, because that game has like really good use of color too, even though it's HD,
Oh, yeah.
even though its HDR is terrible.
The HDR is actually pretty good on the Xbox One X because The Xbox One X does all the stuff that the
Well,
PS4
when I was
advertises.
playing it, it like did like weird stuff to the menu colors that I didn't really like.
Oh, did you play it on the X?
No, we were playing it on the PlayStation, so it's a little rough
Like the HDR not working in Red Dead Redemption 2 at all still.
there. Yeah.
On but it works on the Xbox One X. Like, first of all, if anyone in the chat doesn't believe me that the Xbox One X is more like the best, come to my house. Actually, don't come to my house. But if you were to come to my
Please don't.
house, I have Red Dead Redemption 2 on both PS4 and Xbox One because
That's
I have that kind of a job.
It's true.
Spent 3 hours on the phone yesterday with the IRS, but I do have Red Dead
But you
Redemption
do had
2
Red Dead Redemption 2.
on both platforms.
Why are you, buddy?
Because I get those for free. Wow, this is a
There's a lot of dudes running around
this
here
is a
right now.
clown show.
Yeah.
Drink a Coke here.
You get that pirate. Yeah, this game just keeps on tossing like different forms and abilities and stuff on timers and cooldowns at you.
I don't want to use the pirate ship. Man, I realize that the pirate ship is like a good thing to do on a stream.
Well, we showed it. We showed it. It's fine.
I'm more interested in this.
Oh, nailed it. Yeah. Real good.
Everybody, do your stuff. And so here's the situation I keep running into with these Disney attractions is I just like kill the final guy and then I'm just
And then you're just kind of like chilling.
yeah. Oh wait, there's one more guy.
Well, he's like kind of out of reach.
Oh!
No, you bopped him a little.
Oh! Look at that idiocy.
Nailed it.
That was moronic. And to answer your question in the chat, no, the IRS is not answering the phones because the government is shut down. So if you need the IRS for anything, as I often do,
Tim often does.
yeah, being the owner of a small business that lost a lot of money a couple years ago, and owes back taxes.
It's tricky.
Yeah, it's difficult because basically I
No
pay
one's around.
I pay them money on a regular basis. We're not going to get too into detail on this, but
you don't have to.
I pay them money on a very regular basis, and because their offices are shut down, they can't take my money right now.
The government, man.
However, the computer system, which punishes people for not paying their
That is still
installments in
going.
time, is still turned on.
That is alive and Skynet ready to just
Yeah.
do some damage.
So it's just, I mean, the worst possible adult situation.
When you
I'm
spam magic attacks like that, it looks kind of wild.
Yeah. Oh man, when you're running real fast and casting these magics, it looks legit.
Yeah, look at
I'm
that.
in
Like, that
kind of a
was-
small zone.
That's
here,
pretty
though.
bonkers.
Yeah, I love it.
And then you have access to Fyra because you were using so much fire spells.
I'm gonna unlock your skull. I really wish he would say like cool stuff, like chill stuff, like that. I'm gonna unlock your brain matter, moron.
They get John St. John to do
Oh, JSJ.
Sora's voice instead.
I could do his voice.
Riku,
Haley Joel Osment. There was an interview with Haley Joel
it's
Osment.
time.
I know this is the wrong way, but I just want to go look over here real quick.
Haley
There was an
Joel
interview with
Osment.
Haley Joel Osment in U.S. Games.
Seems like a decent fella. Oh no, Tim was sneezing.
Me sneeze. That's the danger of playing Kingdom
Playing
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts makes you sneeze.
I'm allergic. All this,
To fun.
I'm allergic to the. I sneeze in the sun. A lot of people do.
Is that-
Photic reflex.
Is
they
that
call it.
really? I never knew
Yeah,
that.
it's a thing.
Never knew.
It's actually like a. Am I out of post shows?
I don't know.
Hey,
Tim,
Donald.
I learn
Heal
something
me.
new every time I stream with you. Sometimes it's about you.
Oh, well,
Very often it's about you, but other times it's about sneezing.
Photic sneeze reflex is super common. We'll probably find a bunch of people in the chat who have it. Let me know in the chat.
Shout out in the comments if you sneeze in the sunlight. Which I bet you in olden times people probably were like, no, that's.
Someone in the
your
chat
humors
is
are out of whack.
repeatedly giving me tutorials for ability that I have not unlocked yet. Trust me, buddy. I know what I'm doing. Right at the beginning of the game here.
Yeah, we should establish that Tim has played over 15 hours
I
of this game.
think most of the game. I think I'm most of the way through it.
Yeah.
I am playing it joylessly, soullessly, and clinically. I'm not.
As you do for a video game.
I'm not.
reviews,
I'm not having the ideal experience. I'm loving it despite all that, so
Yeah.
that's funny.
There's the throw right there.
Yeah, okay.
Nailed it.
Okay, come on, give me a guy. Give me a guy. All right.
Oh, whoa.
This is good. I really wish this had happened at like a. Just get crushed more.
Get smacked.
Get on, digit. Oh. Well, that was good.
Yeah, I like it. He has like a weird water tail.
Yeah, this
Did-
he's just a punk.
Did Hercules just like fire lasers?
Yeah, he knows what's going on.
That's wild.
Oh, look at that. That shotgun shot. Oh, soon. Oh, we got someone in the chat saying, I very often sneeze when I walk into sunlight.
Yeah, you know. I guess I've just never
Looks
heard
like
of
we
that.
can climb
When I
that
first
rock
signed up
face now
for
that the waterfall's
23andMe
gone.
genome sequencing project or whatever it was,
Yes.
like when I sent in the kit and they emailed me to say your results are here, and then I looked at them and they asked me like these survey questions. One of the first things was, do you sneeze when you walk out in the sun? And then I clicked yes, and they're like, we thought so. And I was like, wow, weird. It's a gene. There's just like, it's a genetic thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those great harmless things.
Bet you Sora does it. He seems like a person who would sneeze a lot.
So the sunlight in this game is on my punchline. It's so realistic.
Oh, it's him!
That's okay. You can go right back up there.
It's terrifying.
That's actually, we're gonna smash this again. It's not ancient and it's not Greek. It's just pottery here.
I'm not unconvinced that that person who keeps on trying to give you tips in chat is not a weird bot.
I love bots.
He's just like, hey,
Hi, it's me, the tip master.
just a bot of like peppy hair-esque. Like, why don't you try this skill?
Try it out.
Oh, there you
friends.
go.
Yeah, well, I know. I think I got lost here when I first played this.
These
I was gonna say yes.
tiny platforms are a little precarious though. Huh?
Oh no, they're auto, so they're like auto parkour.
Oh, okay, yeah,
jumping.
yeah, that's good.
So Sora does a lot of auto jumping.
Auto core,
Yeah.
parkour.
Oh, this guy's gonna be beast. That's one for the ages right there.
Clip it, put it in a playbook.
I'm gonna hit these.
Those
little-
are always around. Oh, you just punted it.
Well, those were in the movie, so you gotta put them in the game, right? Heartless.
Yeah, he's an action figure.
Sora always reacts with something resembling nostalgia for the Heartless shit.
He just
Heartless.
he loves it.
Like he's petting a puppy.
Remember that time?
Yes.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
was-
I targeted one while he was like
Yeah, he nailed
gathering
it.
them for him.
Teacups over there, heroic swing. You got all
Oh,
sorts of
man,
stuff.
I don't want to do the teacups.
No, you don't have to.
I don't want to do the teacups.
do the teacups.
Uh,
Don't want to go on the... Mom, I want to go on rock and roller coaster.
okay, now we're on the teacups.
Oh,
So I don't really. Oh my god.
it's kind of vomit-inducing. There's
Yeah.
a lot going on.
The enemies are all dead.
That's so funny, the idea of like, you're still
You
caught
can-
on this thing. Well, you
can
can
turn
you
it
can
off.
hit Y right there, it says in the menu.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
yeah. I don't want to.
I mean, this definitely probably does, like, in certain situations.
Oh yeah.
It's great. But also, I like the idea of them being
It's
like,
just-
well, we beat the Heartless. I guess we're stuck here for a little bit.
It just comes up at this weird it's clearly some robot deep in the guts of the video game is
It's like, why
determining.
don't you ride some teacups?
Yeah, and it's like, the teacups are ready. The teacups are ready. Give player teacup, and then it like gives it to you, and you're just like, oh, thanks, man. I guess. And then it's like, you've satisfied the criteria, and it's like clearly, the attractions are in there,
Yeah.
so that you will have fun.
There's the funny little spinny.
Oh, check out my flow motion on this. Hold on.
Is that one of the flow motion ones?
Yeah, there's flow motion off of like everything. You see this? Right. Well, I mean, I just did a flow motion off the wall. All I had to do was hit that.
You destroyed.
Oh, now we get Donald. Donald with the great suggestion.
Jump down into the cave.
Let's go down there. Nope, don't ever. Don't ever try to do a Donald voice.
No. Well, because you got the mouth.
I
you got
tried
the
it.
mouth now.
I tried it, and then I was like, uh-oh. I was like, I shouldn't have started trying to.
No, I'm
No
not
one-
really gonna try.
No one.
No one can do it besides the people who do it.
Yeah. Goofy. You know,
Goofy's easy.
I like Goofy more than Donald. I like Donald more than Goofy.
Really?
Because as I say in my review, I like Donald more than Goofy because I grew up around too many people who naturally said very obscene things in Goofy's exact voice.
Oh no.
If you know what I mean.
I do.
I mean, without even like.
Remember
without
that
it even
time-
being an impression.
Remember that time when
Gosh.
Kingdom Hearts 2 was like trying to convince you that Goofy died for like 2 minutes?
Yeah, I love it.
He like got hit by a rock on the head, and they were like, "Man, he's dead."
I like Goofy. Whatever.
I like them all.
He's a wild, wild man. You know.
Why are somebody's jumping in chat who's like, "Man, Kotaku's afraid to score video games. How about this? Scores are really bad, and Metacritic has done more damage to our industry than anything I can possibly think of." Well,
Yeah,
that's not true. It's done a lot of damage. Maybe there's other things.
I worked on a video game, and the publisher was Electronic Arts, and they had agreed to certain payments.
We
of
could-
money. And, like there was an initial budget payment, there was a final milestone payment, and then there was a post-release payment, which was contingent on Metacritic
all
score.
your Metacritic score and stuff. Like
Yeah.
the most high profile one of that was always when New Vegas missed it by a single point.
Yeah.
And Oblivion, or not Oblivion, Obsidian.
I mean, I was
didn't
there at
get
the
their bonus.
I was there at the signing of the paperwork. It was like there was an order of a million or so of there was an order of millions of dollars. It was like you don't get this unless
Right.
your game gets
Yeah,
more
it's
than
garbage.
a Metacritic score.
It screws over developers. It fucks up with the discourse and the way that we can talk about games. Like, it's shit.
Also, if you need a number,
What does a 7 tell you about a game? Like, fuck that shit.
well, a seven tells you that it's the worst game ever.
Yeah, but nobody was. But no, nobody was brave enough to give it like a 3.
Yeah. So if you need a score to tell you if you want a video game, you probably like video games enough to just play all of them.
Yeah.
Just play them all.
I mean, we're rambling about this, but I think about it a lot.
Oh, this guy looks so good on in
Oh,
HDR.
look at that dude. Yeah, that's rad.
He's made up of particles.
For a minute, I was looking at the little like lobby monster, and I was like, he looks okay. And then I saw
No!
the little particle dude.
I lost my fire because I was
Yeah,
being
you're over there.
tied up with. I was gone. Sora wasn't here.
Oh yeah. He does look a little funky, but I bet you in like
The frame rate suffers here.
yeah,
Just
a tad, because it's got all those particles to keep track of.
this game just constantly giving me these attacks, and abilities, and now it's okay. Finally, I was like, please give me one now. I need one.
Oh, you got it.
We're gonna go. I'm gonna not hold a finisher here because this one's actually pretty reliable.
Man, I don't want to sit down. So somebody's talking about how they want review. We'll talk about reviews for 2 seconds. They're like, they want standardized things that people say in reviews. And I would never want to write a paragraph that's like, you have the option to turn on this thing. You have the option to, like, what's the point of that? What does that tell you about a game?
I'm gonna say like my earnest, sincere recommendation for someone who actually thinks review scores are good. I think you need to find one critic that you like. You need to look at every critic who writes and decide which one's personality you like the most. And then that's your buddy.
Yeah.
That you trust that person's opinion. And then maybe that person doesn't talk about RPGs. Well, let's find an RPG guy. Like, this is my RPG guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, then trust people, not scores.
There are always people who, when I see their bylines on things, like, I gravitate straight towards them. This is being played on an Xbox One X.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That one fight is one of the few parts in the game where the frame rate suffers on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
So these dust particles actually cause the frame rate to suffer here too. Tune into Digital Foundry, who will have a better explanation than me.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll give you all the dirt.
Here's the sticking point from the last time I played. Oh, I think I actually did it. I did it. I didn't get stuck.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Now we go here. 1, 2. Gingerly stepping.
It's kind of jaunty and fun.
Yeah, he's got a real Steamboat Willie.
In general, like, I know playing this game, I'll have a decent time just kind of like running around.
Oh yeah,
It
just
looks like really good.
prancing through the meadows,
Yeah,
tiptoeing through the tulips.
I could do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we've been down here before.
Yeah, I'm
It's okay.
sorry. There are 2 waterfalls. I just need
Yeah,
to confirm.
That's kind of like our thing right now, is just like running around.
There are 2 sets of waterfalls. I needed to confirm that was the Okay, because I can see that.
Asking what we think of Donkey's reviews. I think they're a funny person.
Yeah.
That's my in-depth review of Donkey. He's funny.
Sincerity is an issue. Like you have to wonder about anyone's sincerity.
Yeah, in this day and age, unfortunately.
Yeah, you have to wonder about anyone's sincerity and whether their compliments are genuine or their insults are genuine.
Matthew Matosis. I'm going to talk to you about Dark Souls for 8 hours. Because sure. That's my review, Matthew Matosis.
One of the things I've wanted to do at Kotaku.com since I started here is I keep saying I want to do a documentary-length review of the original Dark Souls. It's like the #1 thing I want to do. But it's like, I don't have time for that.
Yeah, no.
Gotta get the hits.
In this day and age. Who does? So where are we going? Across?
The other day, they put a gun to my head. And they said, get the hits. Yeah, we're going over there.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Get the hits. Don't give the game a score.
Steven tells us.
He said, I need you to come up with a sensationalist headline.
Remember, it's all about the money. Imagine, there are people who think that that's how it works here.
I'm told that my video yesterday made the website $6 million.
We have a troll who keeps on showing up in our chat with
what's he saying?
Presumably fake spoilers. Oh boy, they are just.
Oh, man.
An AstroTurf in this thing.
Don't read their spoilers out loud.
I don't even think it's legit, but it's also like.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say something. There are multiple endings, so that's one thing.
Interesting.
There are multiple endings.
Oh, that's actually kind of neat to know.
Yeah. So.
Well, we knew a little bit.
I remember.
Nomura said how to unlock a special.
Yeah,
ending.
there's a special ending, and then there's something else that's already planned.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This sure does feel awfully familiar.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, I now am seeing the username on that person. Come on.
Yeah, like get out of here.
They're going around to every. Guys, this is getting worse by the minute. That's how I would voice Hercules. We're gonna skip the scene. Okay, let's keep going. We're getting close to some legitness.
Cool. I'm into it. Well, I've been enjoying myself in general already.
Well,
hey.
As I almost said earlier, there are 2 types of levels in Kingdom Hearts. There's the look for some stuff, locked in Disneyland.
There's big dudes.
And then there's in Kingdom Hearts 2, there's these action set piece levels. And this one's cool because it's really trying to impress you.
Yeah.
With the graphics.
Oh yeah, this is definitely like.
I read several reviews mention the opening of this game as being like Olympus being like the weakest segment.
This feels a lot of it feels kind of feels like very vertical slicing, right?
Oh yeah, this is very very vertical slice.
Not even just because we're running up a wall.
Yeah, well it's vertical in more ways than one.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the Rock Titan.
Why are we skipping the cutscenes? Partially because our embargo says that we can't show some cutscenes. Like we're not really.
Also, even if there weren't an embargo, we're allowed to show.
We're allowed to show a lot of cutscenes, but there's also some stuff we absolutely are not allowed to show.
We're not allowed to show the Kingdom Hearts characters. We're allowed to show the Disney characters.
It's weird.
And we're required to talk while we're not even allowed to stream Frozen World. So there's a stipulation.
Is that really one of them?
There's a stipulation. Yeah, Frozen World is one of them. I'm not gonna give critical opinions about the individual worlds. All I'll say is that streamers are kindly asked by a notification on the title screen to make sure to speak and commentate while Elsa is singing Let It Go.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to stream the Elsa singing Let It Go cutscene. Yeah, like she sings all of Let It Go.
Somebody in chat
the whole song
just sent like a message about like us being political or something, and they said feel free to ban me for disagreeing. And that's not really what happens with our website. If you say stuff like fake spoilers, or if you say like slurs, we'll ban you, but we won't ban you for being like you guys.
I get so many weird comments calling me a political whatever in all my videos. And it's like, I keep that stuff out of my videos.
I've been called so many things.
I talk about my politics a lot in my real life.
Yeah.
And
I
my
mean, I've talked
videos
about
are
that with you.
my videos are not really my real life.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry. Oh, there's a lot of my real life in there, but
I end up writing a lot of stuff that has politics in it, but I'm not like.
this
you
is
don't-
my favorite.
Like you don't have to agree with me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's up, dude? That's great.
Also, if you want to blast your political opinions, just get a website. All right, now. I mean, this goes back to what I was saying
Get a
about
blog.
the
Oh, this is great.
just developing a critical conscience. I think is something that even a person who's not a professional critic can do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we always have trouble teaching literacy in certain ways.
I think it would be it behooves you.
That
To,
attraction thing is really cool. Sorry, I gotta get that off
Yeah,
my
yeah, that
chest
one's
again.
it's
That
got,
one's really cool.
got sort of an FPSy thing going on. I like it. That's the one that I always use because
Yeah.
it's almost always useful. Swords on
It's-
level 7.
Yeah, you can really.
Maximum app increased.
Looks like you can really
This Brock Titan's upset.
mess with folks.
Upset. So,
Yeah, he's grumpy.
yeah, if you really, really need review scores, I think even if you're not a professional critic or you don't want to be, I think you can develop a critical. Look at this. This water looks so good in HDR, which none of us are seeing it in
This
HDR
level
right now.
has shown off like a lot of different effects because it's done fire, it's doing all the rain stuff.
When,
Had those wonderful kind of verdant areas. There's a lot of stuff.
when you are planning a AAA video game,
Oh, there you go.
scoping a AAA video game, which I have done before.
You done?
It's not a joke.
Yo, hit his toe.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, this brings me back to the old
Smack his feet.
TurboGrafx 16 days of hitting something in the ankles. Final boss of Legendary Axe.
Yeah, just kind of smacking him.
You just hit his ankles.
Good stuff.
Yeah, this is it's like talking to a brick wall.
Hey.
I'm gonna unlock your skull.
I like how that's your go-to like badass phrase for Sora.
Yeah. Well, it's the weirdest one.
Unlock your skull.
Yeah. I'm gonna unlock your large intestine. I'm gonna hit like by stabbing him through the gut.
Oh, you nailed him.
Target
hit
the
the
other
other
leg
leg.
that still has HP.
Well, you're gonna
remaining.
probably make him tumble down that mountain, I bet, right?
Oh, we're gonna make him do something.
Good.
Let's see.
Yeah,
what,
smack him up.
What am I willing to make him do? Good roll for me.
This is a little.
Goofy?
I think
Donald?
this-
Where you boys at?
I think this kind of gets to the point of something you were saying earlier about how some of the better things in Kingdom Hearts tend to be the boss fights against like dudes, like people,
Oh,
and
yeah.
not Titan feet.
I love that game, Birth by Sleep. I love the combat in that. and
There's some really dramatic shit in that game too.
There's so many fights against dudes,
Yeah.
and I just love it.
That's one of the things I liked about
Let's
the
oh.
Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix thing, or whatever it's actually called, where they give you all those extra Organization 13 fights.
So now
which is
we're
really
running up this thing. Music booming.
Oh, whack him! Hell yeah!
Why can't we target him?
You have to hit both heads though.
You can't hit both. This is a loop. You get your little Zelda lost loop.
Yeah.
You get him into this state.
Mountain coaster. They gave you a new
Yeah,
gun.
I'm gonna go crazy on it. Here we go. Give me one of those. I'll take one of these too. No, I want goof. I
Oh,
want the goof.
You didn't select the other thing. That's actually kind of neat. This seems like one that is only limited to like very specific kinds of boss fights. He's punching you.
Yeah, he's trying to punch you a roller
Wow.
coaster out of the air.
Look at that.
And it's like this weapon being fireworks is like super important.
Somebody asked if we've done critical mode or like proud mode or whatever, but it's like you have to get through the game. So you've been playing it on the default.
Yeah, I'm playing it on the default. I'm playing it on the standard.
Yeah.
The normal difficulty. Because I like a lot of these bosses are just like frustrating in general.
Do you know if you can select like proud mode or whatever from the start?
Yeah, you can.
Nice.
You can. But it's like I got this game very late. Like we got it after.
We've had it for about a little less than 48 hours.
Yeah. And it's like would love to have played through the whole game.
Yeah,
in
you'll.
that 48 hours.
If you're paying attention online, you'll notice that some publications, including like Eurogamer and other places, or Variety, like codes were handed out at a strange pace.
Yeah, we got ours pretty late.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, it happens.
I can't believe that we got to use the coaster for that long.
Yeah, that actually lasted a long time.
I said got to use, but we
Had to use.
I would have loved to just get in there and rub. So he's got only half the HP.
Yeah, somebody says this tech demo is boss.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like I was saying earlier. This is very much like the first impression vertical slicey type.
When you're scoping out a AAA game, you one of the things. God dang! What the?
Oh yeah, he's smacking you.
That's the Kingdom Hearts boss experience. No, the true Kingdom Hearts boss experience is. Oh God! If I die here, Donald, I need your help. What is hitting me?
I don't know, just like rock spikes.
The true Kingdom Hearts boss experience.
So you're saying when you're scoping out AAA games?
Yeah, you wanna. There's the period of. Technical design. What the heck?
Yeah, it's wild. Is it because it presumes that we're gonna stay up on its face the entire time?
No, you can't. You have to come back down. Oh, Donald.
Oh, there
Donald
you go. Thanks, Donald.
He gave me my stuff. Donald, give me my stuff.
Oh, there you go.
And he's like, oh,
he's gonna tumble.
sorry. He's not gonna fall over.
Oh,
You know why? Because he's a punk.
oh, but he did kind of fall down like a good old stompy dude.
Yeah, just run at this. And then I got real scared the first time I saw these because I was like, do I have to do that?
Yeah. Some nice movement there.
What the heck is your problem, Sora? I really do have to use the mountain coaster, huh?
I mean, you don't have to. You could go, but you could hit the bumper. I've learned from somebody in chat.
It makes it so
And
easy.
then you could do second form or something.
It's the triggers, not the bumpers, but I also don't want to.
Okay.
I feel like he should have died with the first use of the mountain coaster. And the fact that he didn't makes me sad. Because this boss fight is now officially twice as long as it should have been.
Yeah, you're stuck on the thing for a while.
We can always cancel this. You can cancel this trick.
Yeah, there's the finish button.
Well, there's also the cancel. Just press A.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh,
There you go. Got him.
Daddy's dead.
Nailed it.
Stop telling me how to play the game, you punks in the chat. The finisher is less reliable than just the regular attack there.
I will say that
Which is more than enough.
I appreciate everybody's passion,
They're not
but
so tough by themselves.
This is just the very beginning of the game,
Yeah.
so it's pretty simple.
you only have
What's next?
You only have like what, a week left of waiting. You'll be okay.
Let's see. The game's actually out in Japan already.
That's true, but I think in America, what is it, the 29th?
Apparently, if I bought the Japanese version, I could just stream whatever I want, cutscenes and all. Square Enix couldn't touch me.
Do I just go buy the Japanese version?
Well, it is a Square Enix game, so in Japan, it's like literally $120.
Oh, that's right, huh?
They always have been since the NES, the Famicom era.
Pricey.
Little known thing. Somebody's saying they're going to wait for the 3.5
for the
remaster.
3.5 remaster.
So here's what I'm saying about the. Here's what I'm saying about PC architecture in these game consoles now. The Xbox One version is the PS5 version. Like it is.
Oh, whoa.
So now we've reached.
Oh, the save point. Get your health back.
Yeah, well, we don't really need to.
I mean, you know, I know we just said don't tell you how to play, but I don't know. Maybe that'll help you.
I know where we're going. I'm gonna actually pop on some abilities now.
Oh, nice.
It's Combo Plus.
I actually do like that aspect of Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
of
I
just
can only put on Combo Plus. I really like
customizing things.
I really like Treasure
Magnet.
It
You get all
takes
the good money.
it takes Sora until like level 25 of Kingdom Hearts 1 to get Treasure Magnet. It's a real good little cutscene there.
Whoa, we're going up to
Little camera cutscene.
Going all the way up there.
Someone in the chat asking, do you need to know anything about Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 to play this game? Well, if you know a lot about Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, that doesn't really help anything here. Because basically, as in every other Kingdom Hearts game, all of these... Oh, this fight kind of sucks.
Oh, whoa.
You have to hit them to diminish their armor?
Oh, okay.
I have no... What the heck, bro? They just hit you up in the air.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't-
they are just
I
running
haven't
around.
earned my recovery yet.
How much does Microsoft pay you to sell the Xbox? Here's the funny thing. I like my PS4 Pro like a ton.
Man, okay, so...
I don't have an Xbox.
I don't know
One
if the
X.
person like seriously accusing me of how much does
No.
Microsoft. I don't know if you're being serious or not, but that's like such a wildly ridiculous thing to think. Like, again, come to my house, but don't actually.
Well, people-
do not come to my house. Find my house. Don't find my house.
Don't
either.
find his house.
Yeah. I will show you Red Dead. I have Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PS4 and on the PS4 Pro, and I have it on the Xbox One.
Oh, charge him.
You tried
Oh, that's cool.
to tell me. Try to tell me. God.
That's
Try
so
to show
weird.
bash them.
Yeah,
Yeah, this sucks.
it's kind of weird.
This battle sucks. I'm sorry. This is like...
Someone's asking when I'm going to do Sky's Arcade playthrough. Start that up again. I'm going to start that up again next week. I'm very tired from reviewing
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now their armor has been destroyed.
Resident Evil 2.
Oh, RE2. I saw somebody like on the internet being like, what a great day for games next week. Are Resident Evil 2 and Kingdom Hearts coming out the same day? Like,
I like
two
Resident
highly
Evil
anticipated
2.
games. I'm like, that's cool. It's cool that people are excited, but it's like, I don't know. Kingdom Hearts this game's been in development for 8 years. I think it's a little bit more significant than this stuff. But people are going wild about that Resident Evil 2 remake.
It's pretty good. I mean, I think my review is a little bit more critical than some other folks. By which I mean, like, because I just recently replayed the original as well. So
Oh yeah,
I was like comparing them a little bit more, and I think some people were like, that means she hates it. And it's like, no, the remake. If you want to know how I feel about the Resident Evil 2 remake, it's pretty gosh darn fun. Like, hop in there. It's just, for me, it wasn't as scary as the original. And I say that not as somebody who played the original as a kid and is remembering their thing, but somebody who played the original like a week ago and actually thought it was a little scarier.
Yeah, having authorial control over the camera angles, having an actual guiding hand of an author is kind of important for horror.
For horror.
I think horror misses a whole lot of stuff. Someone in the chat asking if I will ever finish a particular series. Please never ask me that. The answer is in the video.
One day.
Look at the timestamps for when the videos were posted, and then just don't ask. Like, I get it. It just makes me feel really nervous when people ask.
It's very anxious.
Anyway,
Shot lock.
so now we've got this shot lock command, which you hold down the right bumper or the right paddle for me, and I love it because these are your Panzer Dragoon lock-on style things. Like, all blades have like each blade has a unique shot lock command. So you build up this. You have a focus bar,
Yes.
which you build up by just hitting dudes and going wild. So I love this. So you can actually see it like this. Oh, I'm in the... Hercules must be at the top.
Somebody's very quickly asking me, are there spiders in Resident Evil 2? They don't have that little connecting room between the kennels and the other area that has the spiders in the sewers. So in my 2 playthroughs, I did my first playthrough is Leon, and then I followed that up with Claire's second story, which is kind of like her beat route.
Leon!
And there are not giant spiders, but I hope they come in the DLC, because as much as I hate spiders, giant horror spiders are kind of fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think I missed the map.
Maybe.
So the thing is, here's another thing when I talk about sticking to your guns and whatever in a video game. No, I didn't miss the map. God darn it. I know where it is. God darn it. So when I talk about games, I always get mad when games don't do what I perceive to be stick to their guns.
Come on, fellas.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Oh, so yeah, it's still the other way.
wait.
You're heading down where we came
Yeah.
from.
Oh, don't worry. I know. I think so. What this game does is you have this mini map up in the corner, and usually right at the entrance of a new area, there's a treasure box with the mini map for that area in it.
Yes.
And I think that's real trashy. I think just give me a mini map, man. You know, just like put a mini map on the screen. It's always like right next to the save point, and I couldn't remember if the save point.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if the save point was. I better not have to fight anybody here. Of course I will. This texture on the ground is real good.
I'm gonna have to leave you in like 10 minutes because I have to go write an article.
Oh no!
But I think you'll be okay.
How much more of this am I allowed to play?
I think until, well, what time did we start at?
Someone in the chat tell me exactly what the little slider says, and then I'll subtract 10 minutes from that.
Get up on the Hydra's back. Somebody says in chat, of course.
Get up on the Hydra's back.
What's the article relating to? I'm actually writing very quickly about the new Alien game that came out on mobile. I know not a lot of people like mobile games, but I was curious about it. Someone to write about it.
Did you play it on an Alienware phone? Does Alienware make phones?
One day.
They were definitely working on that right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
lol.
I thought you were gonna fall.
That's the real worst enemy in Kingdom Hearts.
So my whole article will be there, but it's like Alien, except it's a little Five Nights at Freddy's-ish, but it's mostly like Republic, which I was telling Tim earlier, which is a really interesting game.
Our good old Ryan Payton.
Ryan Payton and some folks.
Wasn't that game kickstarted?
It might have been.
I think like one of the first
But
Kickstarters.
there's but it's so you're playing as Amanda Ripley.
Oh
Oh,
my
so
God.
good.
I
But-
fed him Goofy. Look at that.
I love it. So you're playing as Amanda Ripley and you're guiding
so good.
people throughout a station that has an alien. So it's kind of a real-time strategy type of thing.
I didn't know there was a special kill animation for using
That was really cool.
that animation on that guy. Goofy went straight in his stomach and tore him up.
Somebody says Heather
Okay.
has a lot of responsibilities, brother.
Here we go.
You don't know the half of it. I'm gonna be working
See, now
tonight.
you get the mini
Oh,
map.
there's the map.
So it's like literally right next to the save point.
Yeah.
It's like, stick to your guns, everybody. I actually know there's
Stick to your guns.
like, make the mini map an item that is hidden, or just don't. You know,
Right.
don't put it right next to the first save point in an area. I won't be calling that out in my review because my review is mostly just gonna be. I'm
Your
gonna
review is
look
gonna
at the
be-
game as a whole.
It's a very interesting situation that you did end up having to.
So the first
Do our
world
review.
you actually get to go to in this game, well, it gives you a choice. You have a choice of two worlds after you.
Yeah, because the original
this
did
one.
that too, because it was Wonderland and I think also the Coliseum in the first one.
Yeah. Except Wonderland is like,
The more obvious choice.
yeah, I think Wonderland actually, I think they should not have given you a choice in Kingdom Hearts 1. But also Wonderland is really bad.
It's not good.
It's incredibly bad. It's like, it would be fun to do a video being like, let's learn what bad level design is, because this is like, it's a Rosetta Stone. of
There are
examples.
some Kingdom Hearts levels that are rough. I mean, we were talking about that a little bit earlier, like navigating Hollow Bastion, even though that's still a cool area.
I like Hollow Bastion a lot. Alright. I guess I accidentally killed that guy.
I think about that Tarzan level. Don't like that level too much.
That one's bad. With the rooftop, or with the
The
vines.
vines and everything.
That
yeah.
you fall down always to the exact same
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
And it's like you're up there with Tarzan, and Tarzan is like in his Tony Hawk's pro skater pose,
And Sora's just kind of chilling.
and he's like ready to
Yeah.
swing on some vines, and then
That's-
Sora is swinging on these vines, which have like a menu.
Yeah, it's a really rough experience,
And-
especially in retrospect.
And then you rotate the camera back, and Tarzan is still just standing there. He's like not swinging with you. He's just like, no, I'm alright. I'm cool. Okay, so we're gonna shot lock these guys because I hate them.
People hopping in our chat with more fake spoilers. Why you gotta do that?
Die.
Oh, nice. Was that Ragnarok?
And that was one of the shot lock commands.
Oh, cool.
My God, I wish I had my air recover. It gives you an opportunity. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Come on, punks.
Who's my editor on podcast? Oh, Maddie.
That's not really what I hoped to accomplish there.
Oh, nice. Nice shot.
I got it. I'm going to switch over to a different keyblade here real quick. Because every keyblade. And then I'm going to get Donald. My buddy Donald is here with me.
Yeah.
So, one of the first worlds that you can do after this one.
Is,
I won't say what both of them are, because maybe people don't want to know.
what's one of them?
One of the first worlds is the one that they're the most proud of in the marketing, I think. And that's the Toy Story world.
Toy Story.
And
You told me that that's kind of fun.
the Toy Story world looks better than Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2. However, once you get out of Andy's bedroom and onto the street, you walk down the street for about 3 seconds, and then you're suddenly in a toy store.
Oh.
And okay, so they're showing us where we have to go.
Yeah.
This is a system I don't like.
Air stepping.
Air step.
Oh, yeah, so you're targeting where you gotta go.
Yeah, you target where you want to go and you press a button. And it's very confusing. So
How are we supposed to get up
We'll
there?
have to climb up, but what'll we use for footholds?
like
Ah,
I practiced this yesterday
it's kind of gross.
and I cannot really figure it out. Like I don't like it.
Of course you can't figure it out, games journalist.
And the first boss requires you to do it, and it's like, man, like it's pretty bad, and it feels like
Yeah, it seems finicky.
I tried really hard to like understand it,
Yeah.
and I thought I did. Oh my God, what? Just Goofy just pushed me off the edge. So I have to get up to that thing up
Yeah,
there.
he kind of gave you a little chuck.
There we go. Okay. It's hard to do. But I'm not actually there yet. I have to go even further. And
Oh,
that's
boy.
not actually where I'm
Oh,
supposed to go.
boy. You almost had that there. Near the
I'm
edge.
just going to have to fall all the way to the bottom now. Yeah, it kind of sucks. And it's super unclear.
I'll watch you get to the top, and then I gotta bounce.
During this whole thing, you've just got like Donald quacking about maybe we can use the rubble as a stepping stone. And it's like just not words
Thank
that
you.
his
Nolan.
mouth was designed to say.
You're almost there. Yeah, there it is.
No, that's not it. It's up there.
What? Ah,
Yeah.
that's heartbreaking.
The thing about Kingdom Hearts 3 is there's a lot of stuff that they make you do like 3 times
Yeah.
when like once would have definitely been enough.
Hmm.
And 0 would have probably
Probably been
enough.
better.
Yeah. It's like I can lock onto that one, but what good is that gonna do me?
Well, there's also, yeah,
It's like,
because I see that glimmering point up there.
yeah, you see them glimmer for like a second, like an
Yeah.
instant before, but it's like you can't actually get all of them.
I believe in you, Tim. But I think you could probably tilt it over towards the... Can you actually just aim right at the glowy bit up there?
Oh yeah, that's what you kind of think you would do. This is one of those. I'd like to see you all try it. Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah. And then, so in the tutorial, Donald Duck repeatedly says, we can use the rubble as stepping stones, right? But it's like, that makes you think you have to target the rubble, which you can do, right? You can target the rubble. But it actually doesn't get you up there. You have to target the thing. It's really hard to see this thing. We've got a TV across the room.
Yeah, yeah. So I have to leave, but you can show off more stuff.
Oh yeah, we're right at the end here.
But I gotta bounce.
Now
So,
we get to
thank you all for having fun in the chat, and then Tim will walk you through the rest.
oh yeah. We're here. This
look
is
at
the
that.
boss.
Oh, I'm leaving at like a super exciting time.
So this boss is pretty chill. He's got this big old rock pile. Here. Ooh. It's like a good cell shading effect on that fire. Alright, here we go. Let's just kill this thing. Well, I just got touched by his hand. I'm just gonna water him. Hercules, let me do the heroic swing. I'm just standing up here. Yeah, yeah. Come on, punk. Can't actually hit me with that.
I'll show you how a hero fights. I gotcha.
I'm gonna try to get this guy. I really wish I had time to. Ooh. Did you all hear my controller vibrate really loud? That Xbox One Elite controller vibrates like just totally hard. Okay, let's get back up here. One of the things that just defines a Kingdom Hearts big boss to me is how you don't always know like how far away the boss is. I'm frozen. I'm up here. I'm up here now. Let me hit him with water. Let me hit him with water again. Just keep hitting with that. Give me that second form. Oh, did I get hit when the camera was? No. Alright. Hit him with that. And then give me, oh, it's going to tell me about the magic carousel. Oh, this is good. You can actually hit both of these guys with this. You get to really just spin the camera around. You can just spin the camera like, yeah. Good. Good. Too fast. I can't hear the music, by the way, so I just can't hear it. So it's like you kind of need the sound cues for that. Oh well. I recall the music being very loud and exciting when I did this earlier. I recall seeing someone on the internet saying like, oh, I hope you can fight all the Titans. I just like saw that in the comments on my post from yesterday. And I thought that was funny because I had just fought all the Titans right after seeing that. We're going to switch to a different Keyblade. You know why? Because I love it. I have like just enough MP to use 5 at once. Give me that heroic swing. I'm going to hit this big ratty looking Iceman. Oh my god, he got wasted. He got completely wasted. I'm looking back at the chat, someone is saying, watch the rings.
Just one Titan left.
And for that carousel, yeah, again, I'm just gonna say you try it, buddy. It's so here's a perfect example of this Kingdom Hearts boss where you don't really know where he is. Man, so I really want to put some potions on. I don't have any potions. So I'm like running at him. It's like, is he just like moving backward? I can't tell because the ground is kind of this nebulous thing. Me and my friends are just all here. Wow. Alright, should form and change here. Where am I? Where's me? I don't know. There I am. There's a little tiny frame rate study. This tornado, only the most intense parts get the Xbox to stutter that frame rate. So here's now I'm falling. I'm falling. Oh yeah. And then press the A button. If you have the reflexes of a baby, you can do that. So now I need to use. Stop it! Stop it! So now you actually need to use the targeting thing to get over here, just to get away from his attack when he does that. And then I'm gonna just like zippity. That thing's real finicky. because he deserves it. Eventually, he gets spitted back down to the ground. Or not. I really, really wish I had some... I really wish I had my buddies or some potions. Oh, heck. I did it. I dodged the fire. And then he just moves somewhere else after all that work. I did my air step. That classic Kingdom Hearts, am I in range to hit him? I think so. Okay, I've got my second form. Did I seriously just take damage from that? I'm just trying to lock onto something. Oh, he's just gonna move everything, so that's good. He's just gonna move everything. Oh, I'm falling down to the ground. Friends? Heal me. Friends? Donald? Donald? Heal me. I just need a boost, Donald. I just need a little boost. I got hit real far away by that guy. Just a classic Kingdom Hearts boss. I'm just gonna hit him with this. Alright. I have tried hitting the, During my first fight with him, I tried hitting the rubble back at him, and I failed a couple of times. And I got hit. And then I just gave up and ran in, and, just hit him. Went for the direct approach. And won. And it didn't take this long. So I closed him. So it's like, I feel like the first time you're done up in this big tornado mode, that rubble doesn't give you an objective like really close in. I shouldn't have done that. Give me that. Okay, so this is good. This is good. So I just want to use my little special. I'm just going to shoot him in the face. Oh, no, he just disappeared, of course. Where did he go? Oh my god, it rotates so slow. There he is. I don't even care if you hit me. Actually, I do because now I'm in the fight. Oh. I'm not going to win this. I'm not going to win this because I had no opportunity to put... Between that last battle and the boss, I had like no opportunity to put potions in. Rage form. Rage form, you can ignore the rules of geometry and just get in there. Rage form is wild. Come on, buddy. Oh, you can't do air stepping with rage form. Come on. Oh my god. Yeah, they will not let you do the air stepping in rage form. But rage form gives you a full life bar. I don't have any focus. It's weird to play this because I'm like so far in the game now that I have all these abilities. And I will say, the game has not really required this air stepping thing in too many other places. Ooh. Well, it did not actually help me dodge anything. Please, please kill the boss. Please kill him. He's doing some kind. There we go. Oh, yeah. Well, I did it. I did it, and I did it good. Look at that white screen. And I'm not allowed to show this cutscene, I'm sorry. I'm just not allowed to. Not allowed to show this one either. And I got a new keyblade. A new keyblade. So, I win. Oh, this one has a, it turns into a shield, which is actually pretty chill. Oh, I forgot that it doesn't close the tutorial. Try equipping your new keyblade. I wonder if I don't do it, if it just does it, if it like does it for me or shows me how. So yeah, I have these three, and you can switch between them during battle. Let's, while I'm here, let's give Big Boy some potions. Donald. I don't have any. I, could have used the shops to buy some armor for everybody. I didn't though, you know why? Because I don't need it. So this is, the menus are actually 30 FPS, which is weird. I don't understand why they're not faster. Because everything else on the Xbox One X is, again, not a completely solid 60. You'll notice, like, if we go into abilities for Sora, there's a 0 EXP ability, which will result in Sora gaining no XP at all, which I find pretty interesting. And yeah, this UI is super responsive and super fast, which is sweet. I like having this auto finish turned on. And MP haste recharges your MP faster. I've been asked what do I think of the Disney character renderings. Well, it depends on which ones you're talking about, because they're actually, you know, Hercules, whatever. Those guys look cool. But, most of the Disney characters in this game, oh, gotta skip this, are from the more modern 3D Disney films, so, I mean, they're not even really, Did somebody in the chat say something about how the UI should be 60 FPS? Or how it shouldn't be? Oh, we're gonna skip this scene. What was that? I don't know. Menus should always be high frame rate. They're the one thing that should be the most high frame rate in your game. Oh, what's this? I don't know what that is either. Wait. I might not be allowed to show this. I think we might have to stop. Because it's a scene. Oops. I quit the game. Oh, I started it again. How nice is that? Actually, that scene is definitely in all of the trailers. I would know because I watched all of the trailers right before starting to play the game. Did I save? Of course I didn't save. Someone in the chat asking how are we playing right now. Kotaku.com is a website that has like 15 million or so monthly viewers. I don't know how many it is. It's a lot. So they kind of send us the games. And yeah, we are playing it on the Xbox. It has been almost 2 hours. I wonder if there's an autosave there. Oops. Not allowed to show the opening movie. And yeah, they do show the Pixar logo, which is wild. we didn't show this earlier in the stream. So I first want to say, there's about exactly 33 minutes of cutscenes before you get to play the game. So that's why the save file that I have preserved for this stream is literally, it said 33 minutes in. Yeah, look, I do have a save there. Maybe I'll break that off so that I can have a sort of stream to resume. Yeah, I made a lot of saves here in Olympus. I don't know why, because I thought it would be good. Thought it would be good. Oh, you want to see what the before you stream restrictions are? Basically, it's telling you, without telling you, that there is, that I'm just gonna, I'm sorry if anyone considers this a spoiler. If you want a spoiler about Disney music, if you don't want spoilers about Disney music, close your ears, okay? Elsa from Frozen sings the entirety of Let It Go in a cutscene. Like the whole song. And, for some reason, Disney, I guess maybe Disney really wanted it in the game, and it's like it has to be in there, right? So, but then they also have this rule, which is, if you stream the game, please make sure you talk constantly while Elsa is singing Let It Go. You can't say, ooh, she's gonna sing Let It Go, hang on everybody. You know? Because they haven't made enough billions of dollars from that song. That they're afraid that some streamer's gonna queue up the Elsa singing Let It Go cutscene and rub their hands together like a greedy thief in a cartoon while the viewers just like pile in to listen to a song that is available on Spotify and Apple Music. It's kind of funny to me. It's kind of funny. I love it. Yeah. So we got a guy back in the chat who's throwing in a bunch of things that seem like spoilers. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. This is where we are. Someone asking early access? No. Look up Kotaku.com on Twitter. Just look it up. Has this guy in the chat literally made 6 accounts? Because he's got like the spoiler as his name and the word 6. That's just wild. It's just totally wild. All Xbox games are required to have your gamer tag on the title screen. In case you didn't know that. I don't care if you know my gamer tag. It's not my real gamer tag. I have a real one. This is my one that I use for playing video games that I know I will be streaming or covering in some journalistic aspect. So, get owned on that. Anyway, I will love to stream this game some more. Maybe on the day it comes out, which is next Tuesday. However, until then, I have to play the whole game. I gotta play the rest of the game. I just got to. And if I don't, This is actually not the right save for me, so I'm like terrified. I manually uploaded this save. I'm like terrified that this is going to overwrite my save at home. Look at these neat loading screen things you have. These I'm allowed to show this next part, by the way. So like the loading screens are these neat Instagram posts. You see that? It's kind of sweet. And then you have this fashionable Louis Vuitton experience kind of brand textile pattern in the background. I really like that. And then listen, it makes a sound. Just like this blast of a sound at the end. That tells you, your game is ready, sir. I'm in the forest. We have to find Rapunzel right now. But we're not going to, because I don't want to find Rapunzel. I'm going to just show... This is, yeah, I don't know why this is the latest save I have on this Xbox. You'll see Sora's wearing his new clothes. Check these dudes out. So I got some wild stuff now. Oh, these dudes all good. Anyway, this is Tangled World, which is one of the worlds. I won't say what number it is. But once you get there, you can have a good old time. I guess Rapunzel is out of the party. I wanted to show you Rapunzel, because I thought there would be Rapunzel in this save file. But there ain't no Rapunzel. Because she's currently in cutscene land. But when Rapunzel's in the party, she's like carrying her hair in her hands, and she looks exactly like she did in Tangled. You gotta, I promise you, it's really cool. It's just fantastic when you can see Rapunzel from Tangled. You gotta love it. Oh, heck yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go into my second form. And I'm gonna do this around these guys. I love really just bombing people with the stun. And then you get in the middle of them and you do this. You have both of those queued up. I gotta say, with my paddles on, I got my Xbox paddles. It feels, my paddles for my command shortcuts, my targeting, or my lock shot. Get to do some of these. Focus meter build's real slow. Where I am at in the game now, I've buffed it enough by leveling up. You have these flow motions. It's like tricky to get the flow motions sometimes. But you get that. You can get them and then do a jump at the end to do a higher jump. It's kind of like the Final Fantasy 15, whatever in God's name it's called, system, like the warp point thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say, or you like that we're done with this stream. We're done. Level 16. My Sora's on like level 25 now, so we are done. Oh, Link? What is Link? Yeah, I guess I can answer some questions. Links are summits, or summons. So, like, they work a little bit differently, but they just call them links. And that's it. Someone in the chat saying that if it's been leaked, it's not a spoiler. No, that's wrong. That's like saying if the game is out and you've played it and your friend hasn't, it's not a spoiler to tell them what happens at the end. That's totally wrong. Oh, I have an air combo plus that's not equipped. Crikey. That is valuable. Is this guy back again? Dude, that is not even the ending of the game. That is not the true ending of the game. I know. I actually got spoiled. Oh, man. What do you do with a person like this in your chat? If you're watching the archive of this, there's a person showing up in the chat, and all he's doing is pasting what he thinks is a spoiler for the end of the game. And just over and over again. And we ban him. And then he comes back. Just an average Thursday for that guy. Let's face it, it's a guy. It's gotta be a guy. And I like that the moderator held an account calling that guy an a-hole. You really gotta wonder. You know, people driving by Barnes & Noble knowing the ending of the new Harry Potter book. It's like, all right, buddy. I guess that's the reason. That's one of the true reasons I told everybody don't read any reviews. Don't read any reviews. Don't watch any streams. If you're here watching this, you probably are smart enough to be fully aware that there's people who are gonna jump into the chat with these spoilers. Man, he made another one. He made another account. How many is this now? One of his had the number 6 in its name. So, I'm wondering if he literally made like dozens of accounts. Let's just take a picture of Donald Duck here. What do you think? Give me a pose, Donald. Come on. All right, we got us a Donald. Love Donald. Donald, hey, don't go away, my friend. Donald didn't want to have his picture taken there. I've taken too many pictures of Donald now. I love Donald Duck. You know what Donald Duck wouldn't do? Donald Duck wouldn't go around spoiling a video game in a stream. And he's an obnoxious individual. I don't think it's wrong or mean to say that Donald Duck has an unorthodox voice. Can you imagine him spoiling the ending of a piece of entertainment in that voice? I imagine that the person who does spoil pieces of entertainment has a far worse voice than Donald. Like Donald Duck with a bunch of dry popcorn crammed in his throat that he pecked off the ground, you know, by the creek. Do you guys want to see some of these little mini games? Someone is saying in the chat, now let's play the game. No, we've reached our limit. We haven't actually reached our limit. I'm keeping track. We have about 1 or 2. No, just kidding. We have like 8 minutes left. But I'm also not going to do it. I'm showing you. This is slightly less difficult, or slightly more difficult to tell what the guy's going to do than a Kingdom Hearts boss. You have to use this pepper to make him sneeze. Who here has ever sneezed with pepper? I never sneezed with pepper. The little Game & Watch Giant Land. I actually don't want to play that anymore, because I spent a lot of time in a van as a kid. Road trips across America, moving a lot. Anyway, if you all want to watch more of this, you can just watch the archive, because I'm done. Goodbye. And I will review this game, and also I will stream this game again. Because I have to. Because You've got a friend in me. And there's Buzz Lightyear. And there's Big Lots Tom Hanks. Big Lots Tom Hanks. I don't know who that guy is, but he's like a half melted rubber figurine of Tom Hanks. Anyway, goodbye. I will see you all later. I was born stupid, however I will not die hungry. Video games forever. Kotaku.com. Bye.